Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. There's nothing wrong with your screen. It is early in the morning. I have a million things to do today, so I got up early. I'm going for a walk and then trying to get my day going, but I don't have enough time to do everything, so you're getting a black screen and I'm gonna be walking and talking, and hopefully I won't step on a snake. I'm gonna let you just hear the bugs. I don't know if you can hear them. Right when it does get dark, you should hear. I'll record it one day, and all the different bugs playing their musical instruments. Now, if you're in the city, you don't hear this as much, but it's crazy. Usually in the evening, sometimes it's just deafening. Let me get to walking. I want to talk about what I hear every day on the phone. I talk to people, as many as I possibly can. And you know, some of the people I talk to, it's awesome conversations. It's conversations about what they're doing on their retreat, their homestead, their home, you know, the projects they're working on, and it's awesome. But I also talk to people that are hurting. So when they hurt, I hurt. It's just human nature. I'm a kind, loving person. That's how I was brought up. I had great parents. My parents gave me everything I needed. First of all, they gave me the relationship with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. They led me to the Lord. They always had Christ-centered in their house. So it was very easy for me to develop the way I did. I had it made. I admit it. Looking back, after seeing the world, I can't complain. And it's dark out here. Luckily it's a gravel road, so I can just keep on creeping along. I had it made. There's a lot of people that don't have it as good as I do, and I know that. A lot of people right now are hurting at the point of they're so frustrated. They're in so much pain. I don't have the answers for them. I can't help them financially. I can't help everyone. I do pray for them. I do think about them. Right now, I know of a few people that are actually living in their cars. So they try to find a safe place to park. To me, that's unbelievable. To me, it goes back to where's our politicians? They're so concerned about everything in this world. They're so concerned about when they get elected, what are they going to do to get reelected? They need to be concerned about going out into their districts and actually asking people, talking to people, because they're going to see something that, you know, they live up there in Washington. People are hurting. People don't care that Pelosi went to China or went to Taiwan and upsetted China, and all the money we spent moving warships and aircraft carriers into position. That's not helping the people that I talk to that are having a hard time putting food on the table, that are a hard time paying their insurance, be it health insurance, be it car insurance, because everything's going up. Where are our politicians, man? They go up there and pass these big bills thinking they're solving the problems. Man, people just want to have a good job. People just want to put food on the table. People just want to be secure. So many ladies I talk to, mostly elderly, that are so scared to even go to the grocery store. That's phenomenal. Politicians need to be worrying about that. Putting food on people's tables, making sure people feel safe going to a grocery store instead of solving all this world's problems and figuring out, oh, we have to go green, we got to have electric cars. We don't need electric cars. You can't even keep the grid up now. You think you're going to keep it up with 50 million cars? Use your head. I saw an article. I didn't read it totally, but what would happen if Florida had to evac and people had electric cars? You ever see an evacuation from Florida? They run out of gas. You think people are going to be able to charge their cars? It'll be catastrophic. Use your brains, politicians. Politicians, Democrats and Republicans need to care about people, but when I mean care about people, it's not throwing money at a problem. Your job when you get sent up there is provide an environment where businesses and capitalism and private enterprise can flourish. That's all you do up there. If you do that, we can do the rest. Businesses will be expanding rapidly if they can get government off their backs. Businesses want to expand. Businesses want to hire people, because when you hire people, you grow your business, and guess what? They make more profits. So don't go up there trying to solve problems. Go up there just saying, hey, how can we make an environment where people can prosper by hard work? The one thing I hate to do is to help someone that's just lazy. I won't help a person that's lazy. Oh my Lord, I will chew them out. But if you have a problem, maybe you don't have the skills, maybe you don't have the training, maybe you have a physical problem. There's ways government can help putting people to work that have some physical problems. There's jobs out there that they can do. I guess what we're missing is politicians that love and care for people. They just love and care for themselves and their bank accounts and what friends they can help by throwing money at or contracts. I'm coming to a point where I hate all politicians. They do nothing but suck the life and energy and create an environment of despair for people. Go up there and do as little as possible, because the more you guys do and more bills and legislation and regulations you pass, you think you're doing something, you're not. You're strangling the United States economy. Get out of our business. Just worry about a few things. How about defense, securing our borders, securing our country? We need a whole revamping. I'm not saying throw away the Constitution. Definitely not. I'm saying government needs to reduce in size by 50, 60, 70%, 80%. We don't need them. We don't need all these departments of transportation. We don't need education department. We don't need any of that junk. Let that be decided on the state level. The federal government has become huge. We need to cut it down to size. Democrats, Republicans, Independents need to say, hey, you know what? All that stuff can be done at the local level, the state level, the county level. But you know what? There's a group of people that love big government. Yeah, I'm talking to some Democrats. You have to wear that one. You guys love lots of social programs. Now, I want to help people. But just throwing them money is not helping them. We need to figure out what the root cause is. First of all, they got a drug addiction. Are they mentally ill? Are they physically with a physical problem? Or are they just lazy? There's a lot of people that are just lazy. They want someone else to do the work for them. If you're lazy, you can starve. I don't care. Because eventually your stomach will say, hey, I need to go to work. Or your brain says, hey, you know what? I can commit crimes. And I don't have to go to work. And what does our system do right now? They don't punish. There's so many people that commit crimes, that get arrested, that get thrown right back out. There's whole areas of the country that won't prosecute what they call, petty crimes. Oh, you only stole $799 worth of stuff from the store? Oh, we will release you. You didn't commit a crime. You steal $1 from a store, 1 cent from a store. You should do some time. You might say, oh, he just stole a candy bar. The key word was he stole. Who cares how much it was? Teach him a lesson. Make an example of him. But they don't. They reward criminality. And a lot of those are district attorneys that have a whole different agenda than justice. They're trying to do social justice. Our country's at a point now where we have two divides. We have the left and we have the right, and I am talking to people on both sides, and there is no compromise. There's going to be a conflict. I wish we could have just a separation, a peaceful separation. I don't think that's possible now. I just talked to too many people. Both sides are so entrenched, and you know what? I'm entrenched in my beliefs. I'm not going to compromise my beliefs to make you happy. We've done that. The right side has done that. Christians, conservatives have done that. Just think about 30 years ago. What is being discussed, what is being promoted by the government would have never been promoted. But times change. Now, times might change, but morality doesn't. We've gotten away from that. We've gotten away from a moral compass. We've gotten away from God. We don't put God in our lives. We don't put God in our country. We don't put God anywhere. We throw God to the curb and say, we don't want you. And this is why we're paying for the price. Some of you that don't believe in God are like, you're crazy, man. God's a fairy tale. I get that every time I bring up God. People send me emails. You believe in God? You believe in fairy tales? I do. I believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross so I can spend eternity if I accept His free gift. It's a free gift. It doesn't cost you anything. Just realize that, hey, I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect. I'm going to hell. But there's a gift. Just accepting Him, making Him your personal Savior. And guess what? Your life will change. If you feel no peace now, I guarantee you will feel peace. You will feel comfort. Will it be easy? No. The devil's still out here. The devil's always going to be trying to attack you. But guess what? You're not on this earth. This earth is not an accident. No Big Bang created this earth. This earth was designed with a purpose by a creator, by the Lord. When you accept that, you'll understand a lot better. I don't have all the answers. Sometimes I scratch my head, but you know what? One day I will get the answers. But right now, it's not the time for those answers. So I put a lot of faith and trust in God. I've been in foxholes. I've been in urban combat. I've been in a lot of crazy places. I cannot imagine going through what I went through without the peace that I have, because I know if I die today, I will be in heaven. There is no questions about that. No questions. If you don't have that peace, how do you go through this world? How are you going to go through what's coming? There's going to be some troubling times coming. The government is not our friend. The government has plans for us. The government hates what's right. I rambled enough. I just want to say we need to have more love and compassion for each other. And there's no politicians going to solve the problem. The problem can only be solved by Jesus Christ. That's the only way. Thanks for watching.